we are going to actually talk about AI from the opposite point of view than Werner did. The whole idea that he outlined is important for Qualcomm. The whole idea he outlined is how do we get AI to everyone? What we are trying to do at Qualcomm is exactly that. We're going to get AI to everyone. One way to do it is to connect everyone to the cloud. The other way to do it is move AI to what you have in your pockets. We're going to move AI to the device and not have you come to the cloud. And we make it easy for all of you to access AI. My name is AllAkash Palkhiwala. I am COO and CFO of Qualcomm. And we're excited to be the company that is entirely focused on bringing AI to the consumers, to the end users in your pocket for the lowest possible cost. As we do that, we're going to make the world a greener place as well. We're going to do it for the lowest possible power as well. We're not going to use as much power as a data center needs. We're going to do it with the phones in your hand, and we're going to do it at the lowest possible power. So let me quickly start with an introduction on Qualcomm. We're not a consumer brand, and so some of you might not be familiar with the company. Qualcomm started with inventing 3G. So the modern cell phone, the wireless connectivity and data that you do on your phone started with Qualcomm inventing 3G. Then we led 4G, we led 5G. As a feature phone became a smartphone, we built in processing into our chips. So we have the CPU, we have the GPU, we have the camera, we have audio, video, everything on your phone. We built that into the phone. And then as AI came in, we built AI into the phone. So those are the three key technologies: connectivity, processing, AI. We bring that to your phone. But then we did more. We took that technology, we took it to your PC, we took it to your car, we took it to your tablets, your wearable devices, industrial devices, robotics. We're going to put AI in every device you see anywhere in the room. If you see a camera here, we want to put AI there. If you look at everyone in the room, everyone has a phone. Qualcomm is in pretty much every single phone in this room. So that's the introduction to the company, is we are in your pocket. Everyone knows this. AI is a once-in-a-generation opportunity. As Werner said, we've been doing AI forever. If you think about your phone, when you took a photograph 5 years ago, we used AI to make the sky bluer, the grass greener, to make the photograph look better. But 2 years ago, something changed. What happened is AI moved to generative AI, and it allows you to do something different than you did with AI before. It allows AI to think like a human being, to understand context, to understand unstructured data, and to be able to converse with you in natural language. What this creates is a once-in-a-generation opportunity for AI to transform our lives. And we're here to together make that happen with you. So let's talk about why you should do AI at the device, at the edge. What is the benefit of that? Werner talked about security and privacy. If you do AI in the phone, you never have to take data off the phone. You never have to take data off your PC, off your car. You can bring the AI to the data. The second thing is, so that is privacy and security being maintained. The next one is cost. You want to do AI at the lowest possible cost. Well, you already bought your phone. You already have processing power in it. Let's use that to do AI. Let's not use more energy to go to a data center and do AI. Third is personalization. When you do AI in the phone, it knows a lot more about you. It knows where you're standing, as an example. It knows what your preferences are. It knows who your friends are, who your family is. And it can use that data to give you a better answer to what you're doing. it is important as we move forward, we do AI at the device. Now, the question that always comes up is it going to be accurate? Is it going to be as good as doing it in the cloud with a very large model? In this chart, I have a couple charts like this. It's an attempt to tell you how AI is progressing at the edge. So what this is showing is a measure of quality of AI, and it's showing 2 time periods. You have the ChatGPT 3.5 175 billion parameter model. That's a very large model running in a data center. This was in March 23. A year later, you could take a Llama model that's only 8 billion parameters, much smaller, run it on the device, and get the same accuracy. So the new Moore's law for us is 1 year. You do something in the cloud, a year later, you can get the same accuracy on the device at much lower cost and much lower energy consumption. The next view is a change that happened with ChatGPT 4.0. When that was launched, you actually saw quality significantly improve on the edge. And this is a trend that keeps happening. A smaller model keeps getting more accurate, and that allows you to take advantage of it. And then if you look at it in time sequence, these are all small models. See the improvement in the accuracy over the last 2 or 3 years. Every few months, a new model comes in. It's smarter, it's more accurate, and it runs on your phone. It runs on your PC. It runs in your car. It runs on your wearable devices. And it runs in industrial devices as well. Something else changed in the last 2 months. New techniques came in. The new techniques that came in, which uses specific areas to make the model more personalized, to bring in more accuracy into smaller models. With DeepSeek, what happened is within a week of DeepSeek model coming out, we had a distilled model, a Llama distilled model with DeepSeek R1 running on our laptops. And it gave incredible accuracy that we did not have before. This is a significant move because it allows you to further improve models at the edge. The second important message on this page is regional models. When we develop a model, we want to bring it to you. We want to bring it to all different languages. We want to take a model like Jace, which is set up by UAE. We want to bring it to your phone. Yesterday, a day before yesterday, we made an announcement in Saudi that we're going to take their national model and bring it on our laptops and make it available to everyone on the device. So when you think about inclusivity of AI, one of the key ways to make it more inclusive is to include all languages. This is not just something that is running in English. We want to bring all the local languages to the device as well. So let me try to bridge with the last presenter here. The question always comes up. There are people who talk about doing AI in the cloud. There are people who talk about doing AI in the device. And for us, it's pretty simple. It's not one or the other. If you think about computing today, you do computing in the cloud, you do computing in the device, and for any action, you decide where is it the best place to do computing. With AI, you're going to do the same. There are certain things that are better run on the device. There are certain things that are better run in the cloud. And what Qualcomm is doing is we are putting an agent on the device that is going to receive a query and make a decision. Where is the best place to run this query? Do I run it on the device? Do I run it on the cloud? Or do I do a hybrid between the device and the cloud? And that's how we're going to bring the best functionality for any given use case to the user. This is a very important statement, a big change that is going to come to all of us. AI is the new UI. You think about the way you use phones today. You go into applications. You want to make a travel reservation. You open an application. You're going to type something and say, I want to look for a plane ticket from here to here, and it requires a significant amount of effort to do a simple search. If AI is the UI, you're going to just talk to your phone. You're going to say, please find me a ticket, plane ticket from here to Riyadh. I would like to go after 6 p.m. today, and I have a preference for this airline. And the AI on the other side will understand what you're saying. It understands the context of what you're trying to do, like a person would, like a human being would, and it will act on it based on the way you're saying it. I'll give you another example. If you're in your car and you're driving and you're on a bridge and you want to say, what is the name of this bridge? The car, because it knows where you are, it understands the question you're asking, it will give an answer to the question. If you're on your phone and you want to arrange a coffee date with someone, you could have a conversation with your phone and you can say, can you see if I'm available at 5 p.m. tomorrow? And please send a text to Wasim to ask him if he has free time as well. And if he does, put a reminder on my calendar. AI on your device will be able to understand everything you just said and take the action that it needs to take. Extremely powerful change in the way we interact with our devices. So what is Qualcomm doing? This is a lot of ideal use cases I explained, but it requires a lot of technology. And what technology needs to do is it needs to blend in the background. It needs to be so easy that the consumer can do what they want to do without worrying about how the technology is going to assist. So we are building the full stack. In our chip, we have a CPU, we have a GPU, but power consumption is very important for us. So we've built a new engine called the NPU, Neural Processing Unit, that runs AI at extremely low power. It doesn't impact the battery life in any device that you're carrying. We also build software, we build orchestration layer, and we build tools. And we have the entire stack, so it's very easy for someone to build an application for you. We're using industry standards. So if you're Onyx, you use TensorFlow, you use PyTorch, you can use the same tools to build for your phone what you build in the cloud, to build for your PC, to build for your car what you build in the cloud. But the key thing about democratization of AI is to bring it to everyone. We need to enable all developers with it. So we've built a product, AI Hub, where an app developer can come in, a service developer can come in. They can write their app, take any of the models from our AI Hub, integrate it in, build a service on it, test it on a device, and deploy it. And you can do this all sitting in your lab, on your computer. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to go buy a device to test it. AI Hub enables the entire thing. It makes it very easy for someone to deploy applications. So here's an example. A few months ago at Global AI Summit, we announced a collaboration with Aramco. And what we decided to do is, let's bring AI to industrial devices on the edge. So we worked with them on a couple use cases, and I'm going to go through this to give you a sense of how useful AI can be when it's in the device. So first is in a camera. The use case they're deploying is if there's an area in which you're required to wear a helmet to walk in, Aramco has a camera that is always looking for images, and it's scanning it with AI. And if someone walks in without a helmet, it will understand who it is and send a message and ask them to go wear a helmet. Safety for the employee base. Second is a handheld device, where if someone is operating a machine and they don't know how to do it, you would just hold up the camera to the machine. AI will understand what the machine is, and then you can ask a question, how do I turn this machine off? Because the AI model is trained on the manual of the machine, it will answer back and tell you what to do. makes it very easy for people to be more productive if you integrate these use cases in. So this is not just about consumer use cases, enterprise as well. So together, the governments, the companies, Qualcomm, if we all work together, we can make AI cheaper. We can bring it to every person in this room. We can bring it to every consumer on the street. We can make it very affordable, very cheap, and we can make the world greener by reducing the power consumption of what it takes to run AI. The opportunities are unlimited, and this is just the beginning. Thank you so much.